Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Live Authentically with Krista. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome. I'm here to just share life authentically, and sometimes I like to share things that really speak to my heart a lot in hopes that it might inspire someone else. But today's video is talking about insecurities, and sometimes in life we can feel inadequate. And I've had a lot of insecurities about myself, and we got to understand where that stuff comes from. We got to understand, like, why do we feel inadequate? Why do we feel insecure about stuff? And a lot of that has to do with, our past, how other people may have treated you, and just the environment that you're in. And I was just watching this video, and it was talking about how, men versus women, and these men were talking about how men feel inadequate and what they need from women. And I was just like thinking of myself as well in ways that I might feel inadequate, insecure. And I just wanted to make this video to, maybe help someone else. But I was just reflecting on that. Like, if we feel inadequate, insecure, it's because part of it could be you need to be in the right environment. You need to be in a situation where you feel emotionally secure and safe. Because if you feel emotionally secure and safe, then your insecurities aren't going to ring so loud, and instead of feeling inadequate, you're going to start to feel more confident. If you are in an environment where you are connected to someone, where you are connected to people who make you feel emotionally secure and safe, when you feel emotionally secure and safe, then those insecurities aren't going to be so loud. Those inadequacies that you might feel, instead of feeling inadequate, you're going to start feeling more confident in yourself. So this is just what I believe. This is just what I believe, because if you really think about everything, if you're not in the right environment, if you're not connected to the right people, sometimes it can make you feel really insecure. Really insecure. And you got to put yourself in situations where you're going to be emotionally secure, emotionally safe, where you can connect with people, and where your nerves are going to be calmed when you're next to someone, when you're connected to people, where you're going to feel more calm. You're going to be at peace. You want to be at rest, right? So I was just reflecting on life and basically insecurities and just how we feel as people. And I've been in situations where being connected to certain people, I feel safe in their presence. I feel safe in their presence, and I feel more confident as a person being connected to those people. I feel more confident with them than I do without them. And that's kind of how I knew that being connected to certain people really caused me to thrive as a person, because there are just certain connections that I have with people where I feel more confident in their presence. I feel more safe and secure in their presence as a person. And if you can be in a situation where you feel safe, where you feel emotionally secure, and where your nerves are calm, that says a lot right there. That you're in a safe place. You're with safe people. So, anyways, I hope this makes sense to anyone listening, but I know that being connected to certain people in my life, I know that my insecurities don't ring so loud, and where instead of being insecure, I actually feel more confident. So it's the environments that people are in that sometimes can make you feel really insecure, and where you just feel inadequate as a person. But we can't thrive in an environment if it's causing us to feel that way. So it's changing your environment and being connected to people who will make you feel emotionally safe and secure. Because when you're connected to those kind of people, it's going to naturally help you to become more confident as a person. And being connected to people who speak life into you, who encourage you. Because I don't believe we're meant to do life alone. I don't believe we're meant to do life alone. You know, it says in the book of Ecclesiastes 4:9 that two people are better than one, because we can defend each other, we can pick each other up when we're feeling down, we can encourage each other when we're feeling not so great inside, and the power of two people are better than one. So I actually saw that in an email recently too, just for like an ad. It just said like two are better than one. So I'm like, oh, that reminds me of the scripture verse, Ecclesiastes 4:9. So anyways, I just wanted to share this video, and it makes sense. It makes sense why I used to be so insecure. It's because I used to be connected to people that I wasn't completely comfortable being around. I think being connected to some people, it makes you feel like you're not good enough, like they're more popular than you, or you're just, I don't know. I've kind of felt like as a person, I felt like I've always kind of been like the outcast. Like I never really fit in. And I feel like that's probably why I've had insecurities and why I felt inadequate a lot of my life, because I wasn't connected to the right people, and because those people didn't make me feel like I was something. I'm just thinking out loud right now. That's probably why I felt so insecure and inadequate, is because I wasn't connected to people who made me feel like a big deal. But I do believe that we all need to be connected to people who make us feel like a big deal. Because you are. We're all valuable people. Well, we're all valuable. And it's important to be connected to people who will help create emotional security, and who can help you feel safe, especially when you're having those insecure days, or when you're having those days where you're feeling a little bit inadequate. Because two people are better than one, and we can pick each other up when we're feeling rough. We can pick each other up when we're down. We can encourage each other, because this is what life is about. Life is about helping each other, meeting each other where we're at, and helping each other grow, giving each other grace to grow. So anyways, I hope this video has helped someone. And it actually has helped me. It's helped me just kind of like processing things and just like talking out loud. So if you find value, like the video, comment below, and subscribe if you want to stay connected. See you next time.